Hey there, good afternoon. Thanks for joining Dr. Barry Reed, Mason Spine and Injury Center here in the greater Cincinnati area. It is the holiday season. Christmas is coming up and everybody wants to get together and have a good time, and that's fantastic until the stress hits and we all kind of go downhill as far as our health goes after New Year's. So this is a few tips on what we should think about, consider during the holiday season. Obviously, let's have some fun. Let's enjoy each other's company and time. But there's three different things that we're going to go over today. The first tip is sleep. When Aunt Kathy and Grandma and Grandpa and the kids and our cousins and everybody comes to visit, nobody goes to bed at the right time and everybody stays up late, and that's all well and good, but eventually that catches up with us. So let's be mindful and cognizant of getting our sleep. Our mind doesn't run very well with very little rest, especially a couple of days in a row, and neither does our body. So if you can get to bed on time, same time each night, that's a big, big bonus. So get the right amount of sleep, number one. Number two, food. Everybody's got a dessert. Everybody's got this delicious XYZ, green bean casserole, and all sorts of delicious things. And believe me, that's my taste buds are partial to those as well. But that doesn't mean that we need to have a feast 3 times a day for 3 or 4 days. Just be smart with what you eat. Get a snack. Tide you over to the next meal instead of having a whole big helping of turkey and mashed potatoes. Drink. New Year's Eve. Let's have a good time. Let's be safe and smart and have a good time. Also, lots of sugary drinks, lots of caffeinated drinks, because we didn't get enough sleep the night before. We may not feel as well as we would want to, and those types of things may help us initially for the short run, but in the long run, they take their toll. And the last thing, we talked about sleep as our first tip. So we've got sleep, food, drink. Be smart with all three. And the last, I guess this is a bonus tip, is sometimes people have difficulty going to sleep at night. So what we recommend in this office to those people is taking some deep breaths. So if you take a deep breath and be conscious, aware of these muscles called your trapezius muscles. They connect all of your cervical vertebrae to your shoulders, and they do this action. And at the end of the day, when we're stressed out, me included, our stress level causes us to, not quite this high, I'm exaggerating of course, but causes us to be a little tighter here. So at the end of the day, when it's night time, do this. Maybe you saw my shoulders drop a little bit. Let the stress go from this area. It'll be much more easily for you to go to sleep. So, as always, thanks for taking the time. When you're ready for some help, let us know. We'll be glad to help you. 513-229-0024, Mason Spine and Injury Center. Thanks again and happy holidays.